Welcome back and happy Musicians Hangout Monday with your hosts, Crash Fistfight and Maxine Maxwell.
Hey everybody! Oh my gosh, happy Monday! It's good to be
Happy
back.
Monday.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
This is a day I look forward to all week.
Oh, and it's already been a long week for me, and it's only Monday.
Oh.
So this helps that feeling to feel better. Yay!
Yes.
Woo!
This
I'm so glad.
soothes out the Monday. Like,
Yes. This
that
always
jerk
lightens
Murphy always wants to mess with me on Mondays.
it.
He's got
Always.
these damn laws that just totally go against everything you're trying to do.
Come on, we don't want to follow those. Come on, Murphy.
Fuck you, Murphy.
Oh my
But
goodness,
that's
we
why
have
Musicians Hangout is here.
such an exciting night planned for you guys, and it's been a long time coming to have this guest on our show. You've seen them featured during our music montages for the last few years, and now we finally get to have him on our show and interview him. So yeah, we're gonna have a great night tonight. I will go over our mission statement and we'll bring him to the show. Our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to make friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music. Saving the music. All right. So we've got a special guest, Brian Quinn of bqfunk in the house tonight. Hey!
Hello and welcome.
Hello, thank you.
That almost sounds like a sitcom and intro, you know what I mean? Like back in the 80s.
Right? It was kind of like Seinfeld trying to kick it up a notch.
Yes,
that is what it is.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too. That's funny.
That was actually, let's call that a tribute to my Uncle Paul, whose idea.
Oh, we love you, Paul.
Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
Yes, so my biggest advocate and PR person, love Paul.
Oh, he's great at PR, dude. Like, seriously, he PRs for everyone.
Everyone. He is amazing.
Not
and
just
always been such a big supporter of Musicians Hangout.
Yes.
Through all the years that we have been. So thank you, Paul.
Yes, thank you, Paul. And he hooked this interview all up and everything.
Yeah, and thank you, Brian, for always being a part of our Musicians Hangout also.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of the hang.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Brian. Like, how did you start your journey as a musician?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm from Ohio. That's my from Zanesville, Ohio, and I'm from a small college town, Athens, Ohio, just a little down the road. And but I live in Chicago now. I've been here for almost 2 decades, and so I've been this is where I set my career roots. And I've been hustling and doing the music thing. I've got my own funk band called BQ.
Love it.
Yeah, and so I've got you can find all our stuff. That's why I got it parenthetically right here is BQ Funk. That's where you can find me on all the media socials. Type BQ Funk into anything. Also, I've got a couple EPs out with this for my funk music, which is that all my tunes are named after planets. So in all of your streaming platforms, if you type in BQ and type in a planet, there's a decent chance that that one of my tunes will come up. But
I can't wait to hear what Saturn sounds like.
Right? Yeah, I just put out Saturn this summer.
Yes, that's awesome. That sounds.
For some reason, I'm really drawn to Saturn. I don't know why, but
it's a good one. I feel like you can really hear the rings if you listen for it.
Yes, like it has such.
No, not really.
A calming sound to it, you know, if you listen to space and hear what each planet sounds like. Mars sounds really creepy.
Well, you know what? I feel like I also have Mars released on my latest EP, which is called Mars and the Gas Giants. So
Okay.
I think that my Mars is not creepy, but you know what? I think there's a place for creepiness in my music. I don't think that I selected Mars for it, but you know what?
I don't know if
Each
you've got
their own.
Jupiter yet, but Jupiter has a crazy eerie sound too. It's
Okay, Jupiter's got some eerie moments, at least the way that I composed it. But anyway,
Ooh.
yeah.
Because
So,
Jupiter does have eerie moments.
yeah, but I wanted it to be abstract and very interpretive. So I wonder if my Jupiter may be different from your Jupiter, but you'll have to look at my funk jams to find out.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
doing it. I'm
we'll
doing
do
it
it.
as soon as we get off the show. Swear to
Cool.
God. We're listening to that at work tomorrow.
All right. And to you out there streaming it, put it on in the background. Continue streaming this and listen to this, but then like at a volume, at an appropriate volume level.
Yes, listen to some of his music.
Just saying, you can multitask. It's 2026.
I've got to say though, you're probably our first guest that had their own intro. Like we have our intro, and then you had your intro.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. I don't even know what that was. I'm glad that you're recording because I was just kind of noodling. But
Oh, you can go back. There's your new song right there.
sure, yeah. Well,
Yeah, but then you got to be
I'll
like,
do those
okay,
too.
what did I do there? What did I?
Yeah, just a bunch of noodles. But if you enjoyed the noodles, that's my specialty.
Oh my goodness.
Funky
We'd
bass.
love to hear more. We would love
I
to hear
love how each noodle is completely unique to itself.
Yeah.
I am
Like a snowflake.
It's like a snowflake, right? When I have a bowl of pasta, it's like a bowl of snowflakes, but the noodle equivalent thereof.
I feel like all lead guitar players, when they do a solo, they kind of have like a basic structure, but they also kind of noodle over their basic structure to make it unique every time they play.
I would say that oh boy, my voice cracked there. I would say that I have a similar approach where I will, as my brain is approaching a phrase, I'll think like, I'm going to use this general idea that I've probably done before in one way or another. And then as I'm executing it, I'm thinking kind of like, I'll tweak it here or there, or I'll jump up here or I'll jump down there. But a lot of times I am building off of a template that's within my
Your basic structure.
Yeah. And I guess I always make the comparison to language where it's like you can have a thought that's maybe you've had the general idea before and you have the structure of it, but it's not until you're speaking it that you decide the exact word choice and the exact way that you're going to express the idea. So I think that the analogy holds up.
That is a great analogy, actually.
Yeah.
So you got a friend in the house, Kirby. He says, "We wing the noodling at times." LOL.
Absolutely. And
you should always wing the noodling. I feel like that's why it's called noodling.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I guess it's a continuum because you could do just like a
you
little,
have your basic
like
four chords and like the key you're gonna be in. You know what I mean?
But sometimes the coolest discoveries happen
out of
when
that
you just wing it, right?
True.
Yeah.
But see, there's also different octaves and shit,
Right? Sometimes you need to go way off the reservation before you know how far is too far. And then, you don't know where that line is till you cross it sometimes.
Until you're in a New York traffic jam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I feel like your genres of funk and some jazz definitely coincide really well with that type of structure. I would say, like when you are playing and you're noodling, and then you can come up with concepts of songs. You can build off of those concepts as well. I mean, I know that's in every genre, but I would assume that makes it a lot easier within that realm.
Yeah, I think so, and especially even though I consider funk my specialty, living in Chicago, I do a lot of gigs in the blues scene, and talk about a template. Like the 12-bar blues makes up for
12 bars. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, but people find all kinds of variations and all kinds of opportunities to put their own unique spin and their own creative voice even within that structure. And so it's cool to see all the different ways that people can tinker
I
with.
feel like with blues, it's not only the notes that you play, but it's the rhythm and how you go with it. You know, like it's always. I feel like it's kind of sexy-ish.
Oh yeah,
but mysterious.
Blues
You know what I mean?
Very mysterious and like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call it blues. They should just call it awesome.
They probably there was a color and it was like that.
Yeah, I know it stems back to way back when, during segregation and stuff.
And what they would sing about and write about.
Yeah,
definitely had that heaviness to it. Yeah,
that's why I'm still sexy as shit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So funky you can smell it. That's what Buddy Guy always says.
Well, I think it's so interesting that you're in Chicago. What a music scene to be part of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. I gotta admit, it's different since COVID. I feel like we've all gotten sick of saying that for the past half dozen years. But
I was gonna say fucking a decade and a half.
Yeah, a long time.
Feels like.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to bounce back. And so there used to be a thriving blues scene that was like 7 nights a week. You could go out and you could hear blues at least somewhere till the sun was coming up. Wow. And now there's a lot of Thursday through Sunday kind of clubs.
Okay.
But yeah, so the scene's still there. Most of the clubs that were open before COVID are still open, but don't have the same hours that they used to. And those are my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday gigs that move. And it's always an adjustment. We're coming back, but yeah, it's still a work.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, but this is one of those things where all the people that talk about advocating for a 4-day work week, they're always talking about, I don't know, make it, whatever their arguments are, it's always from the perspective of those 9-to-5ers who get the day off.
Yes.
And I feel like the perspective that's never articulated by the people that advocate for a 4-day work week is that there's actually a whole section of the economy that is built on the weekends. And
built on the weekends.
Actually give a lot of us an extra day of work. I would love for Thursday to become Friday and for Friday to become another Saturday. Not because I'm lazy, it's because I want to work. That's more work. And so, I think that's the neglected argument, is that there is a counter economy to the 9-to-5er economy. And if you give those people a day off, you give me a day off.
We have our day jobs and we have our musician jobs.
Yes.
So
anyway, just a little, sorry, I feel like that was a tangent, but a little side note.
Oh, it's okay.
Friday's off, I'd get another Saturday.
But you do have a request from Fly Joey. He wants to hear more. So we want to hear Brian play something. So I guess you're requested.
You've been called out, bro.
Well,
been called out.
Yeah, let me
get that Diet Coke down.
That's right.
Let's go.
Okay, well, I have nothing prepared, so here goes.
Best time.
Fucking bust shit out.
Cool. Yep. I'm gonna bust shit out. That's how we're doing it.
All right, well, we will let you have the stage.
Wait, here we go. Let me tease my stuff. So I'm gonna do a little improv jam, loosely based on the theme from a BQ original named Venus. Which is a little planet.
Okay, cool.
And so this is just gonna be a little improv thing, but if you like it, there's a whole stinking song that I wrote. That's the namesake. It's Venus. It's BQ. It may look like it says PD. Just reverse, but it's actually BQ. Don't be fooled. If this is confusing, look at this. bqfunk. All right. Anyway.
All right.
Here we go. Little Venus-inspired bass noodly poo.
Let's do it.
I need to stop making eye contact with the camera. It's distracting me. Hi.
Yes.
We're here.
I recognize Venus. We played that on one of our montages.
Yes.
Yep.
And I really feel like I can hear a lot of different influences in there. Like, I felt like I could hear some Flea in there. I felt like I definitely hear Les Claypool in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Some of my big early influences.
Oh, that's cool.
No, that was very important. That was so like, that was who I thought of first. And then Flea started to kind of shine through, and I was like, okay. But no, Les Claypool, I'm a huge Les Claypool fan. Like,
yeah, absolutely. So those are some of my biggest early influences. Like, I got into bass through Flea and then Les Claypool and those early the funk rock guys, and then I started digging into what their influences were and discovered guys
like Fishbone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was a huge influence on Flea.
Yeah, and like Parliament Funkadelic, Jimmy
Hendrix.
Yes. And so that, and then honestly, by the end of high school, that became my bread and butter, like the old school funk stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay, so,
yeah,
like some Sly and the Family Stone.
Yep. Larry Graham is the Sly's bass player. He's probably my biggest influence.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That's really at the heart of my creative voice. But I will play anything. And playing in Chicago, you got to be versatile. So like I said, I do a lot of stuff in the blues scene. So I try to find my opportunities to be funky in that context tastefully. And then I also play a lot of like wedding gigs, corporate gigs, and
I get that.
Yep. So who are your favorite blues bass player influences?
Blues bass player influences. Well, like Willie Dixon is like it's like the classic, and there's still like a ton of Dixons running around Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, I know a few of them. So like his legacy lives on, and they're big advocates of the Chicago blues community. Yeah, so Willie Dixon in terms of the blues bass players, and I love like the soul guys like James Jamerson and Willie Weeks and Bobby Babbitt, some of those old soul guys, even though like funk is my bread and butter. So like Bootsy Collins and Larry Graham.
I love Bootsy Collins. I fucking love Bootsy.
I actually have a puppy named Bootsy.
Oh my God, I love that.
It was the best intersection of funk artist and good dog name that I could think of. I mean, I love, like I said, I love Larry Graham, but Larry, I don't know, for a dog name. So
Now for a dog name, Bootsy Collins is a way better
Boots.
name for a
What?
dog.
I mean, I
What
shouldn't
kind
say
of dog is it, by the way?
Oh, he's a chocolate lab mix, and yeah, so he's a
Huh.
he's
I
a
was
little
picturing a
adopted
pug
dog.
for some reason.
Yeah, honestly, I would let him in here, but then he'd be cute for 5 seconds, and then he'd just be a distraction for the next.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, yes.
He's a year old. He's a sweetie pie, but he's got a lot of.
Oh,
energy.
he's so young. He's just a puppy still.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just a baby.
Yep, I love Bootsy. But yeah, so that's it. So that's my kind of stuff. I've been playing in the blues scene, do a lot of gigs around here, and do some touring stuff when I'm lucky. Every now and then I've gotten a chance.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, funk is my bread and butter. I got my own funk band, but
Yeah.
I pay my bills. It's as a side man doing other people's stuff.
I was gonna say, so do you have a day job on top of your music thing?
Nah. My day job happens at night, and
That's cool.
I teach some lessons. You know, if anybody out there wants to learn the bass, or I play some keys and some guitar too, but not to the professional extent that I play the bass. But I teach lessons too. I can do them over Zoom. So
Wow, that is so
I
awesome.
might be interested in some guitar stuff because I have a $65 guitar that I bought off of Amazon.
I have a guitar that's worth almost twice.
I just bought it just to dink around, you know. Like I'm not trying to take it serious at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, same here. I'm a decent rhythm guitarist.
But
Once
to
you start
know
asking about
chords and
soloing, you
shit.
gotta graduate to someone else.
But I just want to learn how to fuck up my hands all weird, you know what I mean?
Oh, I can definitely teach you how to fuck
Like
with your hand. Have you ever
origami
tried running
hands.
over it with something? But,
The G chord does that. Oh, I hate G.
Just like have hands like this, where it's just like, okay, well, this is the G chord.
Yep. Nope.
Here's the F.
Oh man, I was like C and D, yes. Oh, G, no. Nope.
I always have a problem with open chords.
Uh,
It really wrecks my brain sometimes.
Wait, what do you mean? As opposed to what? Like bar chords? You're better with bar chords or something? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm better. I'm definitely better with power chords because I have some bass in me. So just take those notes and just kind of harmonize it a little bit.
That's right.
But I kind of want to learn more than that.
Nah.
No, I want to write songs at some point in my life. I can't just keep writing them on bass. Like, then the guitar players want to know what the goddamn melody is, and I'm like,
well, they can figure it out.
That's your fucking job.
I'm the bass player. You mean their job? You're talking to them.
You're lucky I even wrote this song because I'm a drummer.
That's fair. I think you make a solid case.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent.
Yeah, you do have quite the band that you have. You know, when I watched your videos, you have a full lineup.
Yeah.
You got the horns, you got keyboard, you got the whole lineup. It's pretty cool to see.
It's impressive for sure.
Big sound. It's got to be crazy to get together for practices.
Oh.
How do you even practice? Like,
no, I mean,
what studio are you practicing in? Because you're not doing that in a band room.
Well, I mean, here's the thing is, my stuff is, I need people who can keep up with. Sorry, let me reel it in. I feel like I'm being too nerdy. I got some dorky stuff, and a lot of the dudes that I play with don't have the time to like put a lot of time into rehearsal. So when I ask someone to play, they kind of got to be able to hit the ground running. So I'm always trying to get people who are able to keep up, but then those people usually are the people that are like, wait, you want a rehearsal and you're not going to pay me for the rehearsal? And it's like, yeah, sorry, I don't. This is all out of my pocket.
No, you don't get paid for rehearsal. When ever do you get paid for
exactly.
Like, record companies don't even fucking pay you for rehearsal. It don't work that way. You get paid when you do shows and tours. You gotta sell that fucking merch.
So people, so people will give me the patience for a single rehearsal per gig, if that. And so I need to get guys that are able to hit the ground running with minimal preparation. And a lot of times those guys.
You need studio guys.
I mean, kinda. But the thing is,
it's just people that can hear it one time and fucking bang on point the next time.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Good luck, my friend. Like fucking kudos. Like.
Well, I mean, but it's tough to find because those are the same people that are too busy to play like an original funk band.
But I feel like in Chicago you have a better shot.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. I do have some good. I've been able to find rock solid players pretty consistently. It's always a challenge because everyone's busy, including myself. But it's I've been lucky to find some good players who have come through for me, and I'm really happy with like the latest EP that I put out, and hoping to be able to do more of it between the sideman stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's so cool, though.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean,
feel like it's hard for bands to like an album that they're putting out. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, I did. Yes. Although I am very proud of it, I will admit that by the time you listen to it a million times, trying to do you want it,
and then you're just sick of the whole fucking thing, and you're just like, I never want to hear this album again in my life.
It's the implicit irony of it. If you're gonna listen to it enough so that you're gonna get it perfect, by the time you get it perfect, you're gonna be sick of it.
You're done.
If you're not sick of it, then you didn't workshop it enough.
See, and that's where the magic of the producer who is recording you comes in. And if you're not on that one, guess what? He could fucking move that track to where you're on one.
Oh, that's
Studio
true.
magic.
So, and of course, and that rabbit hole can go as deep as you care to go down it in terms of like the perfectionism.
Oh yeah. Trust me.
And honestly, that was a creative choice that I had to make with my music, which was how much did I want to produce it. I did want it to be what I would describe as enhanced reality. So I wanted it to be a little bit more than just the live show. I wanted to have a few things in there that
right. I think we all want the thickness of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And so little things like there might be some auxiliary percussion that was on there that I didn't have, or
okay. Yep.
So like I recorded with a 3-piece horn section. I usually have a 2-piece horn section, but so there were little things like that. Also, here's a big one. If you're talking about recording, I did make the decision for the most part. There's some weird timing issues where I said turn it off, but most of my stuff is with a click. That's a big. Are you a click or no click? So most of my stuff is okay. I see.
So I mean, as a drummer, I automatically fucking hate the click. Just fucking hate it.
I feel like it's a contextual
it makes me feel
thing.
like I'm not as perfect as a click.
I
feel like as a band, my band naturally, we have our own natural rhythm, and we just lock in on that, and we feel like we don't really need a click.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that
kudos on that.
I learned how to play with a metronome when I was growing up. So I believe that helped with my timing. And now because we work with a looper that follows me, it came in handy later on. So no, I don't prefer to record with one. I don't feel I need it now, but I get the controversy there. I do. But it helped me.
I can play with the click. It's not my preference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since I cracked open this can of worms, let me go ahead. That was the choice that I made for my personal recording project. I think that it's contextual. And I think that, like I said, I play with a lot of blues bands. And I think that a lot of that music, it needs, the tempo needs to breathe, so to speak.
I was going to say that my band has some tempo changes too.
Right. And so I think that it's a stylistic thing. And when I play live, it's never with a click. Honestly, at least half of the reason that I chose to record with a click was because it gave me the flexibility to copy and paste, right?
I was going to say that all the layers, all the different.
This to that, because you're doing apples to apples, as opposed to if there's some flexibility, then there could be some unexpected wiggling that you might not notice until you tried to drop this into that.
Right.
But if you keep a consistent grid, it just makes it easier to do the post-production stuff, which again, as a creative stylistic choice, I decided to go for enhanced reality, but and it helps for that. It gives me the flexibility. But of course, the further I go in that direction, the further I get away from a more like organic, natural groove. So I'm kind of splitting the difference, trying to, because I did record it live. Actually, I recorded the rhythm section live and then the horns separately just for noise bleed. But other than that, everything was recorded live. But it was with a click, and so I guess I was trying to kind of split the difference. Want to get that live band feel, but also still wanting to soup it up in certain ways or spit polish it in a way that would be harder to do without a click. That having been said, that was my personal choice for this. I think there's tons of music where like the style would seem totally inappropriate to have a click because that's the flexibility of the tempo is inherent to it. And then there's stuff like EDM and house music where it's like, how could you do it without a click?
Yeah.
So I think it's style.
Literally like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
But yeah. So anyway, I think it's a style thing.
It's definitely a style thing. That's true.
Yeah. But anyway, I would never want to play with a click live because I want that organic.
Yes.
Sometimes the tempo wants to settle here or there, and it's one thing in the studio you say, okay, well, where's the perfect tempo? Let's decide and let's execute. But on the stage, it's like maybe this room demands this vibe, and
exactly. And
I'm going to tell you right now, when my band plays live, I can guarantee that we're going to go double time because I'm always excited and I'm just like, yeah. My poor band, they have to like fight like hell to fucking keep up with me.
But that's one of those things where you want the flexibility if you feel like the moment needs that, you don't want to feel.
Yeah, it's the energy of the room that kind of brings me to that level, honestly.
Hey, so if you think playing to a click is limiting, I've played with corporate bands and wedding bands that play to tracks. So you're not shackled by the tempo. You're shackled by the entire arrangement. Like the intro must be exactly this long.
The worst thing ever, I played for a symphony. I played for the Denver Junior Symphony when I was 12.
I feel like there's a whole lot.
Let me tell you, you have to be on fucking point.
You do for concert band. You absolutely do. Yeah.
For symphonies, yes.
But at least you're dealing with people. Like when you're playing to a track,
yes,
an uncaring, heartless robot.
Yeah,
true. Although I don't know, sometimes those people can be uncaring, thoughtless robots.
Ooh, shots! Take that.
Putting that out there, conductors.
Crazy just to have. Back to talking about playing live. I mean, there's that emotion you want to feel from each other too. And if someone messes up, you can cover for the other one. Like when you're connected like that, if you miss something and someone just covers for you, you give each other that little side eye or like things,
that's one of the beautiful.
I don't think I've ever played a show where I don't get the love.
Okay. So there's also that look also is merited sometimes.
We look at each other kind of like this. We do this if we're gonna do like a fade and we're writing, we kind of go like,
oh yeah,
we lean in.
Oh, you guys have like little cues that you do.
Like lean to each other.
Nice. Like, I'm taking notes because I did. If you had done that to me during a concert before this interview, I would have been like, yes. What? Excuse me.
I don't know. We just did that, but like we've been together a long time too.
Yeah.
Like we were together longer than we became a band, so like we're just connected.
Right.
And then like during practice, but now we do it live too. And we're gonna fade. We kind of like look at each other. And we're like fade.
I like that. I like that.
Or sometimes, God, we fucked up a whole song, like verse, but we like read each other like, oh, and then we just kind of like looped back all the way to this other part of the song together without communicating. We just like looked at each other, did that,
Redo.
and then like just did a beautiful ending instead, like not planned, but we made it look like it was meant to happen.
Right, one of those beautiful moments where you just everyone can tell that we're off the tracks and no one knows exactly where we're going, but we all just come together and just bring it back. Oh, we're back on the track.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of looking at each other like,
Oh, okay.
We all just want to land this plane. Let's all just do it.
like I just over.
No, land the plane. Just land the plane.
Let this car wreck end.
That was an aviation reference from my cousin Joey, who's working on planes.
Land the plane softly.
Shout
Don't
out to my
crash.
cousin Joey.
Let that dust settle.
Right? It was subtle. But yeah, those are some of the beautiful spontaneous moments that like make live music worth doing. You know, the parts that that you can't rehearse, and I don't know. It's especially rewarding, I think, when the audience can tell that something, maybe not that things are off the tracks, but they can tell that something unrehearsed is happening.
It's blossoming. Like, oh, this is just happening before our eyes.
Right?
Yeah.
It feels like it's a moment that everybody gets to be in on. Like,
Yeah.
Right. And that's
I call it a fuck up.
Those moments are so fun though. Like it's like a party. You know, you're like partying, you're connecting with your audience, they're connecting with you. That's what live music's all about. That's what makes it so fun for everyone. Us on stage performing, everyone out, enjoying the performance. Like, oh, yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Actually, wait. I was just telling the story to somebody earlier today. I was remembering playing a concert several years ago. It was with Mississippi Heat, this blues band, and
that's a cool name.
There was a guy who, based in Chicago. Don't but one of the dudes in the front was cheering for us, and he went, "Fuck yeah!"
Yes.
Did you catch that? He said, "Fuck yeah!" And and I looked at each other and we said, "Did he just turn fuck yeah into fuck you?" And
right.
We were just very confused. Yeah, I think he said fuck yeah. He just did it maybe with a weird accent, but it was one of the more confusing.
The crowd can be confusing sometimes. They can. Sometimes they come on stage. That's happened to me 2 or 3 times. 3 times. 3 times when they join you on stage. That is like terrifying. It's like, what the fuck are you doing up here?
Well, I mean, honestly, everybody's first. I'm not sure what the audience. Here's a little backstage moment. I'm not sure what the audience thinks the musicians are thinking, but this is always what they're thinking. They're always thinking, "Please don't break my shit."
Right.
Always. Yes. That's always it. It's like that's the first thought. Always. It's also the second thought and the third thought.
The second thought for me is, "Don't touch me." Don't touch me.
You're just too close to my drum kit. Can you just step away?
Don't touch my equipment. Don't touch me. Okay.
So here's a little moment to you not musicians. If you're ever drunk enough to like get on stage with me and you're like, I wonder what they're thinking right now. The answer is always, oh my God, is this going to break something? Like no one, just, I hate to tell you this. No one's happy to have
I do love it though. I love it when little kids come and join you on stage.
Right. So this is presuming
I know they're not going to break your shit.
Right. This is presuming that you're helping yourself and you're not a guest. Obviously there are different externalities. But if you're one of these people that just ambles up on stage and you're like, "Am I welcome up here?" The answer is never yes. It's always we're worried you're going to.
They're like 5 shots deep into some Jameson.
If they're not 5 shots deep, then someone needs to give them a talking to, because you need to hide behind your alcohol consumption if you're going to do something behind it like that.
Oh my goodness.
Especially if you're gonna go on stage and wreck shit.
Oh, right. And that hasn't happened. It's usually just people dancing and having fun. But
yes, but still, the dancing and having fun can turn into falling over and wrecking your shit.
It was my first show in Tacoma, and someone jumped on stage, and it was just them jumping on stage. And I'm like, okay. And then they jumped around and then jumped off. But I was still like, holy shit, this is Tacoma.
What venue was that?
It was the Plaid Pig when it was the Plaid Pig. So
Plaid Pig. Well,
I forget what it's called now. I don't remember what it's called now. But yeah, Plaid Pig was my first venue in Tacoma, which was amazing. It was still really fun. Come on. We had a great crowd. It was amazing people that we met.
The Plaid Pig, they have amazing art.
Yes.
I haven't been there, but that sounds amazing.
It was.
Oh,
we have some really great places here.
Unfortunately, it's no longer there, COVID.
Yeah.
See, stuff still hasn't bounced back. Man.
Yeah, we're still trying to bounce back too. Some clubs are totally gone. Some are under new ownership. Some are totally new. It's just ever changing since COVID, really.
The Seattle scene has actually changed. It's no longer the Seattle scene. Now it's the Tacoma scene.
Yeah, Tacoma's bigger than Seattle. Yeah, Tacoma has way more options for live venues. I would say just as many, places and opportunities for professional musicians in Tacoma. I think our fan base is larger there than Seattle. It's a larger fan base for us in Tacoma. Yeah. But we've played more places in Tacoma too. So, Seattle, but it all has grown together.
We have historic places in Seattle, Central Saloon, Slim's Last Chance.
We got to play the Columbia City Theater, when that was still up in Chop Suey.
Chop Suey, yes. Played there a couple times, actually.
Club Sur, when it was, first Club Sur after Studio 7.
Man, I've heard about these legendary Seattle clubs, but I am sad to say I have spent very little time out on.
You got to come out and see these historic places.
I would love to. Last winter I did
before they closed due to COVID.
Yeah, right. I mean, it seems like yeah. Last winter I did a tour of the West Coast. Went from Phoenix up through California, and we ended outside Seattle. I can't remember the name of the place. It wasn't in Seattle. It was in the area. I'll need to look it up. But it was with this dude.
Everett. We're talking
I need to look. It was in a suburb. It wasn't Tacoma. It was some suburb, and I feel bad about it because I'm sure
Georgetown, Sodo.
Beforehand, I didn't think about it. But
if you were at the airport, it might have been Renton.
It might have been actually. That's familiar.
Because that's really
even the real art.
I'm not sure.
No, the downtown Tacoma. Never mind.
Yeah, that's in Tacoma. Yeah.
It was with this the blues artist Albert Cummings, who I've done some touring with recently. So.
Oh, that's super cool. Okay, I was going to ask about some of the tours you've been on.
Yeah.
So, where have you been on tour?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been lucky enough to go to quite a few places. I think the farthest east I've gone was Lithuania.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's farther than Romania.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not thinking Lithuania.
Yeah. No, it was very cool. In fact, my sister Katie Quinn, she and her husband Connor surprised me. They lived in London at the time, and they flew to Lithuania to surprise me and come to one of my shows. So I think that's the farthest east I've been. The farthest west I've been is to Hawaii, Kauai. I went to.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was awesome. The best part about that trip was that we played one gig at this festival. I think it was on a Thursday, But the band leader, this is with Mississippi Heat. Shout out to Mississippi Heat.
Woo, awesome.
Nice.
For a long time. Chicago-based Mississippi Heat. And the band leader, Pierre Lecoq, he had a radio interview on Tuesday. Not the band, just the band leader. But we all flew out on Monday so that he could do an interview on Tuesday, which means that I had Tuesday and Wednesday off in Kauai. And so
so you just went around the island.
Right? So I've been very lucky to have a few situations like that. Usually when I go on tour, the agenda is wake up early enough so that we get in the cramped van and drive a handful of hours or more to whatever the city is, get there just in time to check into the hotel, get to the venue, sound check, dinner, show, back to the hotel, and then you got to get to bed because it's an early morning. You got another handful of hours to the next city. So that's usually what it is. And so I went to my favorite example of that is Copenhagen, which I played a gig in Copenhagen. The only time I've ever been to Denmark, and it was just a blur. We were running late. The traffic was bad. We drove straight to the gig. This was again with Mississippi, and it was one of these things where it was going to be pretty tight anyway, but then the logistics ended up being messy. And so if anyone ever says, have you been to Copenhagen? I can say yes, but I have no memory of it, no knowledge of it.
That's it, check.
Right.
Yes, I was in Denmark at one point.
Yes.
It was a blur.
Let's see, I played a festival in Romania, and we just flew in, played, and flew out. I had no time to adjust to anything. So it was cool to be in Romania. Stray dogs everywhere. They're all very nice, but stray dogs everywhere.
Heard that.
And,
I heard that.
But
I hear the people in Romania take very, very, very good care of these stray dogs.
Right, yes. And there were lots of shirtless, big-bellied men standing on their front porches. I remember that.
Well, yeah, that sounds like Romania.
Yeah, it was.
Not like I've ever been there, but it definitely, that's how I picture Romania.
So it was a blur. I remember getting some Dracula
and the little babushkas.
Souvenir lighters. And on top of that, the festival I played was sponsored by Jameson. So just add that to the list.
I think that's what I'm telling you.
So,
that's cool. Okay.
I'm telling you.
All these
By the way, this is our disclaimer. Musicians Hangout. We are dedicated to music, not to underage drinking, and please drink responsibly.
I am very overage.
Very overage. I think
entirely too much.
I didn't even think about it tonight when I had to pick up some vodka at the store. The guy looked at me and was like, "Are you old enough?"
It's like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yes.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm like, yes, card me.
Yeah.
Right?
So the touring life has there are definitely some great highlights. Every now and then there's some amazing memories, but it can also be really exhausting. And,
sure.
Yeah, I remember one of my first tours I was on. We were going through this, and I remember complaining to the guitarist for Mississippi Heat. His name was Michael Dotson. His name still is Michael Dotson. And I was talking about some other band that was touring, and man, they're going to this venue, and it's like, you think it's any different for them? They're not posting to social media about how exhausting it is, but they're getting up just as early as we are. They're spending just as many hours in the van as we are. It's like, this is the job.
That is.
Yeah, that's what you sign up for.
That's what they don't realize. Non-musicians, they don't realize what we sacrifice.
They don't we have a $500 car that we put $5,000 worth of equipment to drive fucking 100 miles, and you're lucky if you get $50.
Right?
To make it to the
put
next
back
stop.
into your car.
You better buy an RV with a trailer, because that's where you're sleeping.
But although, I'm saying that people don't understand, but of course my social media feed isn't helping because I don't post the crappy parts, right? I'm always, this is how you play the social media game. I make it look
Nobody ever posts crappy parts of it.
No.
You got to tune into Musicians Hangout to get that.
You do. You get
Yes.
all of the backstories here.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is behind the
Promo.
scenes shit.
Yeah.
True facts are spit here.
It's
Right.
true. Some things
It's raw and real.
it's so crazy. Like we've had shows booked on live on our show. We've had musicians meet each other and collaborate on our show, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. So like, and we through the montages, we've had people connect with each other, follow each other, connect, go on tour, go to Nashville together and record.
Yes.
Like so things do happen here. It's pretty fun.
Well, right
We
on.
make
Oh,
connections.
in that case, this might seem like a good time, as I need to remind everyone that BQ Funk is the social media's way to connect with me.
Go to BQ Funk. Go to the BQ Funk.
Go to that, and you can connect with me, and we can make music-ease, and you can listen to my music-ease.
I love that. Yes.
We love music. And speaking of music keys, you have anything special you would like to play?
Yeah, you should play for us.
I absolutely do not, but I'd be happy to still play something, even though I don't have anything on at all.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so this is my bass.
It's pretty bass. It is really pretty.
Oh, I wanted to ask what kind of bass she was.
This is a Yamaha.
Oh,
A
welcome.
Yamaha.
It's a Yamaha.
It's a Yamaha 5-string.
It's
Very
a TRB 1005. They really know how to name them over there.
They're gorgeous.
Ooh.
Goodness.
Got letters and everything.
I've had a longer relationship with this baby than anyone else in my life, with the exception of my family. And I've
Better.
been married for like 15 years at least.
Yeah.
So
I've dated my drum kit a lot longer than I dated anybody in my life.
Right. I don't know. Some people like to play a whole bunch of different guitars and and I do too. But then when it comes to like my real comfort zone, I got like my one or two that is just like.
Okay, so here's my pet peeve. My pet peeve is when guys collect like 100+ fucking guitars. That pisses me off so much. No, that's not 100+. Guitars.
I know. I'm roasting.
I know somebody who collects like these 100. He has like over 100 guitars.
I have like a handful.
They just sit in a room collecting dust.
No, that's true. I have a handful of basses. I have 2 guitars. I have a handful of keyboards. I do love my keyboards. But
do you play them?
Some.
See, you're just respecting the instrument by not.
I dust them,
and that's what it was built for. That's why I don't think guitars should have any more than like 6 guitars.
Some of them are
duster. Nothing accumulates.
Some of them are deals. Some of them are winnings. There was one we won. Oh, it's not out right now. It's in the other room. Okay.
I remember the one. But I'm just saying, like, if you have 100+ guitars, there's no way you're going to be able to play them. So they're just sitting in there collecting dust, not doing what they were built to do. They're not living their best life.
Okay, I agree, and I will say at least this much: all the instruments that I have are out, and on display.
They're out.
Closet, right?
Yeah, out.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here now, just since we brought it up, it seems apropos to say the latest addition to my.
Ooh, we're gonna see the latest edition. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's a P bass. It's from my first bass teacher.
Ooh, I love P basses.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Let me grab it over here.
Yeah, you got it.
Partial to a P bass.
So he not to be a downer, but he passed this past fall, and his wife told me he wanted me to have this. So,
one of those situations. Oh my goodness.
Man, look at that beautiful tapered neck, though.
I didn't have this one tuned up, but
nice Mabel.
So nice.
Right?
Yeah, man, she's beautiful.
Sorry, let me get her tuned up real quick.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no worries. We understand. I mean, I don't, but you know.
Well, I'm feeling this is a good time for all the viewers to go to bqfunk on all your social media platforms or to your music streaming services and type in BQ in the name of a planet and, try your luck. Something funky might come up. And if it does, that's me.
BQ.
All right. I thought that would be enough time for me to tune, and I was woefully wrong.
You're fine. You're fine.
Here we go. I'm getting there.
We're the bosses around here anyways.
Right? That's right. All
right. 1 hour later. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So now let's see. What was I going to play? The bass? Okay,
the bass.
I don't know what the hell you're going to play, but you're going to make it happen. Let's do it.
All about the bass. About the bass.
See, I would play along with you, but the lag it would just be cacophonous. All right, here I'll do a little my interpretation of Blackbird. I've done that a couple times.
Oh, yes. Lovely song.
Remember.
Go for it.
Let's see if I remember how it goes.
Okay.
Do it.
Does that sound like music?
Sounds good. Oh, yes.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You good?
Yep.
Fancy jazz ending note.
Nice. That was awesome. I like the funk version of Blackbird. That was fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Brian.
Sorry, I'm here.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you. That was Blackbird, and I wrote that myself just now.
Awesome.
I did not write that myself just now.
That's called improv if I've ever seen improv. My goodness. Like, make it up on the spot.
Yeah, well, so, yeah, I didn't make it up on the spot. I'm just messing with you. But
everyone says fantastic. He says, good evening, rock stars chiming in from Spokane. Thanks for chiming in.
Yes, thank you, Jeffrey.
Red, right? Yeah, rad shreds, man. Cool.
So how about, do you guys have anything on like Spotify, anything like that? Or
we're on Apple, right? Apple Music. We're on Apple Music, the Maxwells. We're also on YouTube, so we have several music videos. And I'll send you our website. Our website is themaxwellsrock.com.
Cool. Yeah, I'm curious to hear it. And actually, I'm curious to hear what do you guys think? Is it too late to open another can of worms?
I don't think so.
Do you want to know about my band?
Yeah. First of all, where are you guys streaming? Second of all, what do you guys think of streaming?
Well, first of all, you can find my band on Spotify and all the usual suspects. Apple Music, or I guess it used to be iTunes. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us anywhere. And it's Moopsy, or Moopsy. And
Moopsy?
What were your other questions, Brian?
Yeah, how do you feel? I mean, how do you feel about the whole Spotify thing? You know, everybody's, you know, people are all like, no, Spotify bad.
That was me. I sent you our.
So everyone listening, you did not just receive a text.
But as far as Moopsy and Spotify, I really honestly I never spend any time on Spotify unless it's to hear, well, Moopsy songs.
Oh, okay. Right on. So you're on it, but you don't really listen to it.
Well, I'm not really even on Spotify. Like usually I'm on a different, because I'm always at work, so I'm usually on a different platform like Pandora.
Oh, okay.
And maybe one day my band will be on Pandora.
Right? You gotta get in that algorithm.
Dude, I gotta get my own channel, Moopsy channel.
Right. Well,
I actually don't have Spotify. I'm not on Spotify. I do iTunes, Apple Music, and that's where my band is found. And I know Spotify can be wonderful for bands, but also it can be.
You gotta have like 100 listens before you even make a penny.
Well, yeah, I know it's controversial. I mean, that's why I'm asking. I don't mean to stir the pot. I'm not trying to. I know this.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's not a way to make any money.
Well,
but I guess it's a way to have your music heard.
Yeah. So I think that you just nailed it, and that's how I feel about it. Is that it's not a way to make money, which is unfortunate, but also that's just kind of the world we live in. It's been more than a quarter century since Napster. It's like we're not going back.
This is the music industry. There's a billion fucking bands.
Right. So my priority is. So first of all, as a listener, it is I have to admit irresistibly convenient to just have everything right at your fingertips.
Definitely.
And as an artist who has accepted that the recorded music is probably never going to be what pays my rent. At least not like my original recorded music.
It's going to be merch. Merch pays your rent.
Oh, absolutely. Like, well, live performance and the merch that you sell at live performance. So absolutely.
Yeah.
But my point is, therefore, on my recorded music, my priority is just getting it into as many ear holes as I can. So I'm not trying to turn a buck. I'm just trying to get my music out there. So
yes.
And so my priority, as a person who is less concerned with paying my rent with my Spotify royalties and more.
So my band Moopsy, we actually take what we make at playing shows in our 15 cents at Spotify, and we put it back into our account to make more recordings. And
so you invest back in the band.
Like, that's or when we travel and we have to take a ferry, or gas money, or
absolutely. So I mean, I feel like it's a mixed bag. There's a lot of bad things about Spotify, but man, it's even with piddly listening results, my music gets into way more eardrums than if we were living in the era of burning CDRs.
Right. Oh, that's true. Yes, that is very true.
So I mean, I'm just trying to keep the funk out there. Like, the more people that listen, that's what I'm in it for.
Yeah.
Just check out platforms, man.
Advice. That is really good advice and a good way to get your music out there for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but at a certain point, it's like, what option do we have? This is 2026. It's like we're dealing with the world that we're dealt.
Oh, that's true. That is so true. It really is.
Post
epidemic, essential and weird at the end.
No, it's okay. No, no. Don't apologize. Really, that was a really interesting topic to touch on. We don't always talk about, because it is a way that a lot of us are out there. It is controversial within our community, depending on how you feel about it as a listener and as an artist. So yeah, don't apologize for that. I think it's an interesting topic. A hot topic right now has been AI as well. Like, definitely been
ton of worms there.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on AI.
that was opened on our show too. So like we talk about all sorts of different controversial things within our community. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's just, it feels like that's just getting started, the controversy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So,
it hasn't even peaked yet.
well, and I get that there's artists that work alongside it and with it, and they use it to enhance music videos and use it for writing, but like it's not something that we do. But I see it out there, and it each to their own, each to their thing, right? Like
that's how I'm also
Auto-tune.
that's how I'm inclined to feel about it, and that's how I feel about it so far. But and I don't know what this is. I'm just like, but in terms of my intuition, where my brain is, I feel like there's going to be something. It's going to touch some third rail where I'm going to be like, too far. And,
yes, agreed.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's going to happen. And it's someone else's sacred cow. It hasn't come from mine yet, but it's gonna. And I'm just waiting. I'm just
like
waiting.
the fucking whole robot thing.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Freaking
like I'm
uprising.
a robot, do my dishes, don't write my songs. Okay,
I know, right?
that's what I want. Okay,
Vacuum my floor and mop my floor,
yeah,
but
you
don't
do the
you
housework,
goddamn
I get to write. I get to
music.
sing, okay.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that. So I don't know, and I still hear these AI songs, and as long as they seem laughably dumb, it's easy to dismiss them. But
they're fucking catchy.
Yeah, I know. But I'm like, there's going to be some song that I'm going to be like, "Ooh, this is badass," and then someone's going to tell me it's AI, and I'm going to be like, "What? No, it's robots." You know. So I'm just waiting.
We might be, stunned to find out that our favorite song, $1 water,
$1 water. Or no, it's $2 hot dog, $1 water. $2 hot dog, $1 water.
In this economy, that's a deal.
Right?
Right?
Ketchup mustard relish.
We were outside.
You got to go to Port Townsend one of these days. Go to that hot dog stand.
I'm saving up my pennies while people are still thinking.
We're going to have a hot dog in Port Townsend.
Yes.
That's a fun town. It really is.
They actually have kick-ass chili fries, too.
and
Boy, howdy. How much are those?
hot dogs.
And a catchy fucking song that gets stuck in your head while you're eating. Just over and over. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Dude, I want to make a music video to it so bad.
Oh my God.
Let's make this happen.
I'll use AI.
Let's have AI do it. It'll be done in 10 minutes.
AI, it'll be someone in a hot dog costume, no hair.
It'll never happen because I'm a drummer and I don't know how to use a goddamn computer.
Right? It'll be 3 people that look vaguely like us, but there'll be like 7 fingers on each hand.
Vaguely claymation.
It'll be like a really bad Tool video.
Yes.
Actually, I like that. Okay.
Sorry, Maynard.
Sorry, Maynard.
Because he's totally listening.
I know.
Right? I know he is.
Right? So upset.
He's
He's trying to get on the show right now.
Right? Why won't you have him? I don't know why you won't have him.
He's kind of a little busy with his vineyard right now.
Oh my gosh, right?
He has a vineyard in Arizona called Caduceus.
Sipping his wine, listening to us.
Yes.
That's very fancy.
It is fancy.
That's right. He's watching, just be like, I gotta get on that show.
Yeah, I gotta get on that show.
That's what I'm doing in 2026, getting on Musicians Hangout. I've never been on there before.
Well, you're gonna have to book us in 2027, Maynard. We're booked.
Right?
Hey, we're not that
sooner, maybe.
Should have found us last year.
Right. Have your people call my people, but sooner next time.
Yep, right.
Right?
That's how it is. Like it's actually.
Oh my God, we gotta start having lotteries, like fucking Hunger Games.
I mean, yeah, we usually book up pretty quick. We're booked weeks in advance, and
That we're like a month in advance.
And then people are like, "Oh, can we get on?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, in 6 weeks." I'm like, "Oh,
I know. I had to get in line." And what people don't know is there's a physical line. I needed to stand a physical line for 6 weeks.
Yeah, no, you gotta get in quick.
But I got to know.
We offer you a date.
Last week's guest
Make that date happen. Like calling sick to work. Like cancel band practice. I don't know.
It's worth it though.
Your bestie now, yeah.
Right.
Put the baby to sleep
And
early.
Next week's guest says hello. We already got
Right.
Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, Brian.
We still enforce social distancing in your literal line, so we had to talk from 6 feet away.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, man, this is a good one.
And scene. Okay, I'm done with that.
It's okay.
Thank you, Brian, so much for being on tonight. It has been an absolute delight having you on.
Thank you for having me. It is always a pleasure to hang out with my fellow rhythm section drummer pals. We are kindred spirits. You and I, the bass, the drums, and so forth.
Hand in hand, yes.
Yes, and please, everyone out there, bqfunk. That's
bqfunk.
That's the social media right up there.
And for those of you who can't make the connection, BQ stands for Brian Quinn.
It's me.
And that's this guy.
And on all of the streaming platforms, the title, it's Apple Music, Spotify, I don't care about the royalties. Type in BQ, type in a planet, and enjoy the funk.
Enjoy the fun.
I love that.
Yes.
Dude, I'm seriously, as soon as we get off of here, I'm totally setting out on the whole fucking Saturn thing.
I mean, it's waiting for it. Oh, there is a face melting guitar solo by my buddy Cole Rungy, who shout out to Cole, so keep your mop handy. You will need to mop your face off of the floor.
Ooh.
Okay,
melt my face off, huh? Nice. I like that. I already love it, actually.
Too much, but I mean, it lives up to the hype.
Respect that. Okay.
I'm gonna have naked feet because my socks are gonna get rocked off, and I need a mop because my face is gonna be melted. I love it.
So
I'm already on it.
Start a list of the equipment to have on standby. Extra pair of socks, mop.
You need a little care kit.
Extra socks and a mop.
That's about it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Brian. And please share, your new projects with us so that we can include them on our montages. We just love featuring you.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you to everybody who has watched and to everyone who will watch into the future indefinitely.
Yes. Shout out to Paul because you made this happen, Uncle Paul.
Right. Well, Quinn.
Yes. Shout out to Paul. And don't forget to, if you're on Musicians Hangout YouTube, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. That helps us, that helps you. And you'll be able to see the videos first.
Well, and we'll see y'all next week. I'll take us out. Let's go. Keep rocking and stay safe out there, you guys. See you next week.